Okay. Doesn't work that way, but that's okay.
All of them?
No, when you go live through their Facebook thing, it takes a thumbnail picture. I thought it was going to do that with Stringer, and it didn't. Let's see how many people we can get in here today. I doubt it. We'll see. This one was kind of gross.
Yeah, this gross was awful.
Hello, person. What we're doing today is we are cutting up apples. We have 100 pounds of apples, and my phone is sliding, and that's why you're not seeing anything. There we go. We have 100 pounds of apples, and we are cutting them up. We have a steamer juicer right here, and we are putting all of the pieces in there. Why are we cutting up 100-pound of apples? Well, our apples are not perfect, and they have rotting spots all over them. So we are cutting those out because we don't want that in our juice. And I think some people might not care, but we care. And so that's why we are doing it. If you are watching, please leave a comment because that helps out my channel. Not leaving a comment doesn't help my channel. So just letting you know. And so that's what we're doing today. And we're going to be doing this outside because, well, we don't want to heat up the inside of the house. It's extremely hot today. And yeah, that would have made YouTube history. It's really hot today. And so we don't want to heat up the house doing this. The way this is set up, we have to use a separate burner. We can't use the stove anyway, so it's not that big of a deal. Hi, people. You gonna leave a comment? Or you're just gonna watch?
Hello, Lost Light.
Hey, Lost Light. Oh, hey, Shalom.
Hey, Matt J. What's up, bud?
Shalom. You're that's making me an apple pie. No.
Making juice. Juice that I'm going to turn into hand sanitizer.
Yes. Yes, Matt J. I'll have plenty of apples to do soon also. That's cool. Yeah, we basically did 100 pounds yesterday. So now we're cutting them all up. And like I said, we have like these, they're not perfect apples because they're organic. So we have like bad spots and worms and stuff in them. So what we're doing is we're just going to cut these up and take out the bad parts. And then we're going to put them in our steamer juicer here. This steamer juicer is really cool. I don't know if you guys have ever seen one before. But basically what it does is it steams these out. You put water on the bottom. It heats up. It steams these, and then it comes out in a tube. And in that tube, you can collect the juice. But it works several ways. So you got all the juice, and then you have all the apples in the steamer juicer, right? So you can make apple butter. You can make apple sauce from what's left over because the apples are already cooked because they're steamed. So it works several ways. You're not wasting anything. And it's actually really a good thing. I can't even remember how much we paid for it. We bought it on Amazon 3 years ago, I think now. So, yeah, it's really cool. Thank you guys for coming in. Please leave a comment because if you leave a comment, that helps out my channel. If you don't, it doesn't help out my channel. You have to leave a comment and you have to hit the like button in order to help this channel grow. Thank you so much. I didn't mean to highlight that LOL. Okay, there we go. But anyway, that's what's really going on today. And so that's what we're doing. these apples are really good. Like these, this is probably the most apples that we've gotten from these trees. I think a couple years ago we did 80 pounds, and this year we got 100. So it was a really good year for apples. We probably could have got 200. I have two like 40-year-old apple trees in the back that my grandpa had planted that are just loaded with apples. But we decided not to go back there this year. So with that being said, we didn't get to them. Plus, it's really hard to get to. We have the back pasture that is not mowed and stuff like that. Hey, Keith Kronk. Hey, y'all. I hit the button. Please, thanks, y'all. Stay safe and happy. Have a great day. Oh, you too. Thank you. Thank you for watching. Appreciate it. And thank you for leaving a comment. It's very nice of you. But yeah, so anyway, that's what we're doing today. This is a kind of a tedious process, but it works. The end outcome is going to be even better. So,
Yeah, you could just throw apples in there, but it works a little faster if the apples are cut up. The steam will start breaking the juice out faster.
I really like the juice I made last year or the year before. I mean, I actually put allspice. Allspice. Is that it? Allspice? Is that what that stuff is called?
I think so.
Okay. So I actually put allspice and cloves, cinnamon, sugar, and stuff in my apples juice, and it just smells really delicious. It's like a spiced apple juice.
Well, that's about all.
So, oh yeah, there we go. And it worked out really good. I'm not going to cut these up because they'll just turn brown if you do.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's what we did, and it was really good. And we actually canned it. We canned it in half gallons. That's probably about the only thing you can do in a half gallon. I can't think of anything else.
There's not very many approved things to can
in half gallons. Yeah. I mean, I guess if you're a rebel, you're going to can whatever you want. I tend to follow the rules a little more.
Yeah, somewhat. Sometimes we'll stray a little bit.
But yeah, for the most part, there's not a whole lot you can do for canning in the half gallons. Okay, I got a seed on my hand. I thought it was a bug. It almost freaked me out for a minute. What I'm going to do is flip this around so that you can see the steamer. Let me see how I can do this because I'm on StreamYard. And is my finger going to work? No. Okay. Private settings. I'm clicking on settings. Camera.
Zooming in on your face.
Yes. Hello, my face. I want the back camera. There we go. You see my son's pool. All right. This is all the apple scraps, which my birds are going to love. So nothing really goes to waste. This is the steamer. We're putting it on a propane, basically a turkey fryer setup. This is how it goes. Water's at the bottom, which creates the steam. And then the middle section collects the juice. Once the juice gets high enough, it goes down this tube and into the half gallon jug. At that point, once it's all collected, which we have like 100 pounds of apples, so we're going to get a lot collected. Once it's collected, then we will can it. Thanks, Susan, for coming in. Thank you for supporting the channel. I appreciate it. But yeah, so that's how the steamer works. And you do it all at once. You don't have to like get a KitchenAid and take all that time. You don't have to cook the apples. This does it all at once. Saves you a trip. So
yeah, when I did this last time, I did apple juice, I did apple sauce, and apple butter or
Yeah, we did
butter.
apple butter.
We did apple juice and apple butter and applesauce all at the same time. So it worked out pretty good because you don't want to waste all those apples. What we did is you cooked them down, and then we took this and ran it through the strainer, and then all the sauce came out and left the skins. So
Yep, it worked out really good for us. Please give us a thumbs up, like and share, all that good stuff. But that's what we're doing today, and I'm not gonna cut up any more apples right now until I get the maximum amount from here. Because once you cut the apples, they turn brown and start to oxidate and stuff like that. So I'm just gonna leave my apples whole until I can get rid of the juice that's in here. Once the juice starts doing its thing, I will get a little closer to show you. So
smells good.
thanks for coming in, the fifth person. Please leave a comment. Appreciate it. And a thumbs up. But yeah, so that's what we're doing. It's so hot. It's so hot out. That's why we're doing this outside. Because I don't want to heat up my house. We don't have central air or anything like that. So
Yeah, Matt, it does kind of resemble a moonshine still a little bit, doesn't it?
yeah, not like we know anything about that. We don't.
It kind of is a still, I guess, but you're not. I don't know what your proof would be coming out of it. I don't know because of the. I'll tell you what, though. I just had a good idea,
Hey,
Matt.
Shadow.
This would be a good way to infuse some flavors and some shine, wouldn't it? Put shine in the bottom, redistill it. It's going to go through the. Oh yeah. Brainstorming now.
You could put cinnamon sticks and stuff on the top and have it go through. Still,
So I'm saying you could put
some
whatever
spices.
you want, your fruit in there. You're basically making your thumper, making a separate thumper.
Okay, I don't want no 120 proof. Okay, that's to be. You're trying to kill me. 80 is good.
Last time was 140. I mean,
Yeah, Dustin did 140 one time. It was still good though. People that drank it thought it was really good. So. But we are actually making juice. This is for our home, and my son likes apple juice. Yeah. So I don't know if you guys saw it. I did an apple video. I'll show you real quick. These are all the apples that we picked from our trees. And then we had another bucket there. So that's what we were chopping up. I really don't know what these apples all are. They were here at the house when we bought the house, and they were already probably about 7, no, yeah, 7 to 8 years old. So that's why they're producing apples like this. Usually, when you do apples and you plant apple trees, if you just moved, you want to plant those trees as soon as you possibly can, because if you don't, you're waiting 10 plus years before you can get a really good yield from your apple trees. And that's really with all fruit, and really all bushes. There's one of those giant ass bees freaking me out, man. But yeah, so if you get a new place and you want to have like your own apple orchard and stuff like that, you have to fight off the Asian hornet. But uh, you want to plant your trees as soon as possible. But we were just lucky, and these trees were already planted for us. We don't really know a whole lot about them. We're kind of getting the hang of it. So what we're going to do at the end of the year is chop them up a little bit more
I'm gonna prune
and prune them.
Gonna top them, prune them, because they're getting way too tall. Um, I want to keep them to where they're manageable, where I can spray the fruit and stuff with the surround to try to get good apples every time instead of just having bug-ridden apples. Because this year, something with the weather, the bugs didn't tear up the apples real bad, and there was actually apples that were perfect with no bug bites, which was really nice to have.
These aren't giant bumblebees, Susan. They are actually European hornet. If you check out my short I have on them, these things are about an inch long, and they're freaking huge, and they're red, and they fly at you. They have been all over the apples this year, and they're freaking me out, man. 107 heat index today. Got to keep hydrated. Yeah, that's for sure. But yeah, every once in a while, one of those Asian hornets, or whatever they're called, European hornets. I've been calling them the murder hornet. It's not a murder hornet, but they're pretty big. Um, every time I see one, I freak out because I don't want them. Oh, hummingbird! I don't want them around here because I don't want them near my house. If they're over by the apples, they're whatever. They're eating the apples. They're going after the protein. They're over there doing their thing. I just don't want them near my house. They're freaking me out. I hope you're not hydrating with alcohol, Matt, because that kind of defeats the purpose. Unless you got vodka in your Gatorade. But yeah, soon I think. Well, I don't know. I don't know how long this is gonna take. To tell you the truth, I have hornets, but they're black, scary looking. Don't bother me. We don't have red ones. But yeah, these are red with a yellow. They're red, almost fluffy looking, and they have a red bottom. I wish I could have got close enough to take a better picture of them, but I didn't want to get any closer because they were freaking me out. But yeah, they were. I think they're the European hornet, and they look very malicious, like they're coming after me, bro. And I wasn't about to uh, do that. Hello, Howie. Thank you for coming in. Thanks for coming in, guys. Yeah, so we're steaming apples today for those that just came in. Um, and I was talking about the tremendous, huge bee that just came floating by. Wasp. It's not really a bee. They don't really pollinate, do they? I don't think so. They just like to eat proteins and sting.
Sugars.
Sugars. All right. Oh, you're welcome, Howie. Thank you for watching and supporting the channel. I appreciate you. So, for those that don't know, this is a apple steamer. We bought this a couple years ago. We picked 80 pounds of apples, and then the year in between, we had no apples, and then this year it was Apple Palooza. And so we had picked 100 pounds of apples. We still have apples on the trees over there, but we didn't get every single one. We did 100, I think 101 pounds yesterday. So right now what we're doing is this steamer has water in the bottom, and then the apples on the top, and then they heat up through the steam, and in the center it collects the juice. The juice will come out this tube and into our half-gallon um, jar, so we can collect the juice. This works several ways, guys. If you get one of these and you have a lot of apples, it works out really well, because once this turns into mash, you can make lots of things like apple butter and applesauce and stuff like that. And it works several ways. And then you can put, we have a KitchenAid strainer, which works amazing. So you can run those apples through a strainer. It'll take all of the skins off, and then you can make applesauce and apple butter. Works out really well. And then we got a lot of pieces. Nothing goes to waste. So we have a lot of pieces left over, and the chickens and the ducks are going to go freaking crazy over it. So then what the leftover pieces that we cut up, Like I said, we weren't cutting up like anything that was weird going on with the apple or any rotten spots or anything like that. So we were cutting them up that way. Oh, okay. I'm sorry, Matt J, that you're not wrenched, and I can't do it right now. I don't know how, but I'll wrench you. I don't have a problem with that. Eventually, when I get on the computer, I go live Wednesday night at 9, and I'm actually have a nice topic. I'm going to be talking about taking care of your preps. So Wednesday night at 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we're going to be talking about taking care of your preps and checking your canning jars. I don't know if I can wrench you through StreamYard. I don't think I can. No, I can't. Sorry, guys. I tried. But yeah, for the first time we're doing this outside. We have a burner for inside, but it's so hot. We decided to do this outside um, and save our house from the heat. I'm hitting the three dots, but it says copy share. Oh, that's not it. What the heck is going on here? I'll have to do it later. I'm trying to figure it out. Yeah, I thought so. I'm not on YouTube. I'm on StreamYard, so sorry. I'll have to do it when I get a chance. And once again, see, I tried to do it and I highlighted you. I'll have to do it later. Trying to see if we get any juice coming out. Yeah, if you guys don't have Matt J, I have him on Facebook as well. He shares like hilarious memes. Freaking hilarious. Makes me laugh. So if he accepts your friend request on Facebook, just be prepared to laugh because it's funny. One thing I was worried about, FYI, guys, this isn't for everybody as well. You really have to watch your equipment. We actually have a metal plate to block some of the heat from the bottom of this juicer. I was really worried that we were going to warp our juicer because when you're doing it with propane, a lot of times it can warp the bottom of your pan. But my husband put like a metal.
Put a Harbor Freight 10-inch saw blade in there.
He put a saw blade down there to kind of protect the bottom of it. But don't do this with your canners unless it actually says you can do this with your canners, because I don't want anybody to warp.
Turkey fryers you can't control. You could do it on a regular cooktop, like a gas cooktop, but a turkey fryer isn't as controllable.
I just don't want anybody to warp their brand new All-American or something. They're starting to steam up in the top part, so hopefully we'll get juice here in a minute.
Part of the problem is I need to make a wind block around the bottom. Keep the wind from blowing across. It'll help it have more consistent heat. And that's what shooting that on.
And I'm just waiting, for anybody new coming in, I'm just waiting for the juice to come out my steamer here. I am a little camera shy too, Matt J. I don't really like showing my face a whole lot. So a lot of my videos don't really show my face. I do grilling videos on my live panels. Oh, okay. I knew that. I'm kind of an airhead sometimes. Hello, new people watching. What we're doing today. Hey, Nick Mueller. We've got, I think, juice starting. Something's going on.
It won't be long. It just has to build up enough in the second spot to start.
What we're doing here is we're cutting up our apples. We're putting them in this steamer, and then hopefully we'll start collecting juice here in a minute, which I think it's starting. I don't know, maybe not. Maybe I'm just seeing things.
Not quite yet.
Said if you see my liver, send it back.
Yeah.
Hey, Chris. No, we aren't moonshining. Not yet. What we're doing here is this is an apple steamer, and we harvested about 100 pounds of apples yesterday. And this steamer allows us to do several things. Has water at the bottom, the apples are in the top, and in the center it collects the juice. It goes down this tube and into our half-gallon jar. And then you can use, once it's done, you can use the top apples to make applesauce or apple butter if you want. But I already have like 20 jars of apple butter and 20 jars of applesauce, so I don't need that, so it'll go to the chickens. But yeah, that is what we're doing today. We are making apple juice. So from our apples that are 100% organic. No chemicals. So when this starts, it's going to take a minute to heat it up. Once it gets heated up and the juice starts forming at the bottom, then I'll show everybody the juice coming out. It usually comes out in a drip. I've never done it on a propane tank before, so we'll see how fast it goes. In the meantime, maybe I can get stung by an Asian hornet. Maybe I should title this Murder Hornets. Maybe I'll get more views. I know my short got 2,000 views because I titled it Murder Hornets. Hey, you gotta get creative with your titles, man. Yeah, so this works out several ways. I'm not really wasting a whole lot doing this process. And then my birds are happy too. So, murder hornet apple moonshine. Yeah, maybe, just maybe, we can put some of the devil's dirt in there and call it the murder applesauce or something, a murder sauce or something.
Ruin someone's life.
Yeah, that too. Well, they do make jalapeno wine and stuff. So, oh my god, I had jalapeno wine one time in my life. I was like, I wonder what this really tastes like. Holy crap! My mouth and my throat and everything else was so on fire. I was like, I'll never do that again. Never. I put Beast on my video today in reference to the diesel tractor at the fair. Oh, well, that's cool. Did you get a lot of views on it because it said Beast? Mad Dog applesauce, because there's in the States there is a really low quality drink, um, usually found in the hood or amongst teenagers, called Mad Dog 2020. So I'm not going to name anything Mad Dog. Make sure you make a great avatar meme for it. Yeah. Come on, bring on the juice, and not O.J. Simpson. This propane setup we got it at a garage sale, I think for $25. We got a pot and the propane setup um, for really, really cheap at a garage sale. Yeah, the grape Mad Dog 2020. It's the bomb diggity. Usually popular among homeless, but it's the bomb. Usually drink it out of a styrofoam Circle K cup, or a Burger King cup. Nobody knows you're drinking it. My chickens are going crazy in the back. I got to go back there later on. I think a owl or something got one of my chickens last night. One of the white ones. Yeah, so an owl or something. I think it was an owl. Got one of my chickens last night. I flew it way up into one of our pine trees, and there was feathers all over the front yard. So, wasn't too happy. Shh, I still go out in public with my Burger King cup. I thought you did.
Your Polar Pop?
Your Polar Pop cup?
Like drinking beer from a Polar Pop through a straw.
Yeah. Nobody knows. Nobody knows it's in there. I will harvest some smoked salmon today and smoke some in the food forest to give thanks for all the blessing. I will be right back. Don't go anywhere. Owls are awesome. Yeah, owls are awesome unless they're eating my chickens, then they're not so awesome. But they are cool. The great horned owl is one of my favorites. And I was very, very lucky. I got to sit next to one. Where was that at? I can't remember. I think it was in Dollywood. It was in Dollywood, Tennessee.
Yeah, because they have the raptor.
They have like a raptor sanctuary there, and they had, of course, they have my favorite, which is a crow. They had a crow named Tuck, and I thought he was super cool. And then, oh, thanks for being a member, Nick Mueller. That's the bomb. Thank you for supporting my channel. It really means a lot. Thank you so much. And so they have a raptor sanctuary that they have the largest bald eagle sanctuary in the U.S. and they had a great horned owl that was disabled, and they had it to where you could take your picture next to one. So I got to sit next to one. I thought that was so freaking cool. I can't do the poop troop. My husband can. So there you go. Thank you for being a member, and thank you for being a poop trooper. Appreciate you. Thanks for sharing me out. I really appreciate it, guys. Yeah, it is. It's 99 cents a month. That's $12 a year to be a member. It's super inexpensive, and you can be a part of something cool. I don't really expect a ton of money from people. It's 99 cents a month. Ooh, is that a murder hornet? No, it's just a fly. It's a murder hornet. Um, so anyway, I got to sit next to this really cool owl. However, it was so big and its talons were so monstrous. Like, I was literally kind of scared of it. I mean, they're cool. I love owls. I love birds anyway. Birds are freaking amazing. But I was like sitting next to the owl, and it was like, I looked at it and it was like, oh my God, it was huge. Of course, I wasn't allowed to touch it. You're not allowed to touch it. You just had to, you could sit next to it for a picture, But I was like, man. Oh, here we go. We got juice, y'all. Got juice. Here it is. See how fast it's coming out? Matt J, don't be jealous. But yeah, so this is the apple juice. It is hot, coming out. But look how much we got so far. It's working out really good. Once that thing gets really moving, and it will, we'll have to. Hey, Desert Rose, what's up? Thanks for coming in. Desert Rose reminds me of that song. Sting sings. Yeah, Sting sings it. Desert Rose song. Drop the first ounce and chug. What? And chug the rest. There's no alcohol in this. I ain't chugging that. You chug it. And then later you'll be shitting your pants because it's apple juice. But yeah, so this is how we make apple juice. And later on, I'll put it on the stove. I'll cook it down a little bit. Probably put some cinnamon in there, some cloves, allspice. Spice it up. It's great for this time of year. You guys, you have no idea. This is my favorite time of year. I love the cooler weather. I like going in the woods this time of year. I love the leaves. I know a while back when my husband and I first got married, we got married in October, and then we went to Gettysburg for our honeymoon. And the leaves, in that time of year, the fall, it was just the perfect time of year. It was so beautiful. It was really, really beautiful. Oh, that's why you have extra toilet paper. Okay, because you want to drink all over apple juice and shit your pants. Okay. Yo, Ginger. Hey, Ginger. Did you receive anything from me? I sent some stuff in the mail to people, and I have not got any word, and it's been a few days. So I just want to make sure that everybody got their stuff from the carrot challenge. Thanks for watching, y'all. My husband has some metal here. He's going to put it like as a skirting around our propane thing. Okay, you got him Saturday. Okay, now I want to know if they made it to the UK. I'm going to message Sheepy and see if he got the seeds. I kind of mailed them sneakingly, so to avoid having to pay for the seeds and stuff like that. So I sent them in a card, so. I'm hoping that they got to him. He deserves them, man. That guy, I don't know if you guys have seen anything that he's putting out, but he is winning some massive competitions.
56-pound Karabi?
Yeah, a 56-pound Karabi, dude.
Like that,
his allotment's booming. Thanks so much. I was going to do a video, but my nose has been stuffy. Okay, we'll do it when you get a chance. I would like to see it.
It smells like apple juice.
Smells like apple juice, or somebody peed in that jar. But no, it's apple juice. Yeah, hopefully, you guys, you can plant them however you want. Maybe next year you can join the carrot challenge and grow your own mega long carrot.
That's what she said.
I don't, honestly, it's a Japanese carrot, guys. I have no idea how to pronounce it. It starts with an M, and the carrot, we got 27 inches. So, okay, Matt J, no problem. Thank you for coming in, and I will make you a mod. I'm sorry I can't do it on StreamYard right now. Sorry. But yeah, see, it comes out of there pretty good. And you have really just, like, this isn't something that you can just leave. Because what will happen then is that it will start getting a flow on it. And then before you know it, you're overflowing with apple juice. So you just have to watch it and see. Yeah, I do. I have to do it from. I'm not on YouTube. I'm on StreamYard, and I'm on my phone. So, we'll get it taken care of. I thought you called Howie Poo. Aw, Howie Poo. But no, it's Howie Poobah. Thanks for coming in, Ginger. We're just watching this apple juice do its thing. 101 pounds we picked yesterday, so we're just processing it. And yeah. This apple steamer, I think it was like around $100. Maybe it was 80. I can't remember. On Amazon. It was really the best thing ever. If you have apples, if you have a little orchard for yourself, you definitely want to get one of these. It steams the apples down. It cooks while it juices. It's just really, really awesome thing to have for your farm or whatever. Well, thank you for coming in, Nick Mueller. Thank you for being a member. I hope I have a ton of member videos with gardening and all different kinds of stuff. So check it out. I do a lot for my members. So thank you. What's up? Oh. Mm-mm. People on the Rebels were saying how the ball must be in cahoots with whoever is doing the uh, lemon juice, because it's almost every recipe it's saying to put lemon juice in.
Gotta have a 1/4 inch head space.
Need more copper and mash, says Matt J. I wish I had a copper. I'll tell you what, I've seen some copper stills. Back in the day, I used to work at a place called the Copper Still, which is really kind of funny. But anyway, I wish I had a copper still, but those things are a lot of money. And you can do essential oils in those copper stills too. You know, they're not just for. And then we distill water, and we also distill hand sanitizer for our personal needs. Hey, CR. But it's mainly for distilling water. You know, in a SHTF situation, you really need to have a reliable source of water, and we just like to be extra sure. Yeah. Oh, they're beautiful though. I mean, I've looked at them online, and I love the ones that are all curved, and then I've seen the ones that Popcorn did, you know, little handmade something or another. But honestly, those ones that are all fancy looking are pretty freaking cool. Thanks for coming in, CR. I hope you have stocked plenty of hemorrhoid ointment for yourself. You know, it's his prep. Yeah, it's his prep. He's prepping, and it's CR prepping, and he is prepping hemorrhoid ointment and wipes. I'm just worried about it melting that plastic. Is it going to melt that plastic? No. Okay, that's the only thing I was really worried about. I was so proud of myself. I actually bought myself a still on Amazon, and I was so proud of myself. It came with a pump, and it was really cool. You know, I think I paid Dustin paid $80 for it, and it's just a cheap one that you put on the stove, and control that way. And I thought I was gonna make all these cool essential oils and shit. Once you do essential oils in a still, by the way, you can't use it for any other purpose. So we did pine. We're like, we're gonna do pine essential oil. We're gonna make this house smell like a Christmas party. And we did pine in it, and it just it just didn't. Maybe I think I would have my entire garden would have to be lavender, and I would have to distill or still all of that to make an oil out of it, and I would get a jar about this big. So I had a good idea there for a minute, but it didn't work out. But it is a really cool still. You don't know what I'm talking about? You don't remember the other night in Gil's chat? Come on now, CR. I know what you're doing. Put the blame on me. I don't have hemorrhoids, you do. What the hell? Oh, they're smelly. Say hi, Smelly. I forget who Dustin is. Left my ass off. I got instincts from a friend in Washington State. I love them smelly things. Incense, not instincts. Sorry, I can't read apparently. Oh, incense. Okay, you mean what, like the distilled oil stuff? Dude, they have this one set on Amazon. It's like a chemistry set. I thought about getting that. I still want it. It's a chemistry set for actually doing essential oils. Sorry. Oh, the stick things. I haven't lit an incense since I was in high school. Oh, you know what? Not unless you count my sage sticks. I do burn those quite a bit. I grew my own sage this year. I don't know if I'll be able to pick it to make a sage stick, but that's why I grew it, because I really wanted to make my own sage stick for burning. Okay, so we're almost halfway over on this jar. We're going to go until it fills up. Thanks for watching, guys, and watching us do this. Make sure to share us out and give us a thumbs up. If you can, be a member of Wide Family Farm, 99 cents a month. And thank you so much, Nick Mueller. He was in here for a brief moment. So thank you so much, Nick Mueller, for being a member of the channel. I really appreciate it. It really helps us out. I haven't really been able to do a whole lot with the members because I hadn't really been making a lot of money to do anything, to do a giveaway or anything. A lot of people don't know this, but most of my money goes for post office box and melon and stuff like that. So looks like lemonade. Yeah, but no, it's pure apple juice. But the apples that we are using are these. So they're pretty light. They aren't like they are a dark apple. Plus, you guys, this is not cider. A cider, you actually have to press the juice out. This is a steamer. And I'm making apple juice, not cider. Dude, I love apple cider. You guys, you drink that. Actually, I need to get some of it because you drink some of that and it's so full of vitamin C that it'll keep you from getting sick. Or if you drink apple cider while you're sick, it is so good for you. So good for you. Oh, well, thanks for sharing me out on Twitter. You can dry other stuff to burn with your sage sticks. Thyme, rosemary, basil, cinnamon, thin lemon slice. Oh, okay, cool. I might have to do that. Yeah, because I don't really have a whole lot of sage, but I got a ton of thyme and stuff like that. So I might do that. That's cool. And we wait. Hyssop. I got Hyssop. Cameron Hyssop. I haven't seen him in a minute. I miss him. I miss him because every time I think of my Hyssop in my garden, I think of him. But yeah, I got some of that growing too. Right now, my turkey is laying right there beside it. Hopefully, she doesn't mash it all down. Mint. Yes, mint. Sounds fabulous. Uh-oh. Oh. Yeah, it's dripping now.
Yeah.
Not near as much. Boobing or bobbing? He's bobbing. He doesn't boob.
I'd say boob.
Come on now, Mad J. Behave. But yeah, we're getting a little more apple juice coming out of there, so maybe it just had a stall. Your mind seems to always be in the gutter, Matt J. Yeah, this is the purest form of apple juice.
Well, not really.
Yeah, it is.
No, there's some water in it because you're boiling water.
Yeah, but it's
Purest form would just be juice in the apple.
no. I mean, I would say it's pretty pure because we didn't. I meant like as far as chemical wise.
Oh yeah.
There's no chemicals. It's all organic. We don't spray our apple trees or anything like that. So everything you're getting out of that is good stuff. You're not you're not getting any chemicals or sprays or anything like that. You need to put an "Let's Go Brandon" sign in the front of that jar to make it look like it's getting peed on.
No.
Thank you, Ginger. We're already starting to get the bees out here. Bees. They love apples. Ginger Ninja's cracking herself up.
If you made a dough gasket, like a old school still, if you made dough gaskets for the lids and in between the layers, it would probably work better because you do lose some steam. You see steam coming out around the lid.
Mm. It reminded me of the little sticker of the Calvin guy peeing on stuff. Yeah, he's usually peeing on a Ford emblem
Hey now.
or a Chevy emblem
Yeah.
or a Dodge emblem. I've seen it.
Just want to turn the heat down for a minute and check.
Whatever you want to do, you might need to get
I might need a
hand
fork.
hand whatchamacallits.
And whatchamacallits.
Yeah.
Gloves
So,
of some sort.
gloves, yeah, so you don't burn yourself. He's gonna check to make sure we didn't run out of water in the bottom of the steamer, because it's starting to drip very. What happened? Oh, hold on, I don't know what happened. Um, it's starting to drip really, really slow. It's not pouring out like it was. Oh, now it's pouring out. But so he's gonna check it real quick to make sure. So it's slowing up our program. And whatchamacallit. Yeah, a hand whatchamacallit. That's right. That's right. A thingamajig. That's it. Thingamajig.
Pardon me.
Looks like he's peeing in the jar.
You're not cool unless you pee in a jar.
Look at all that juice coming out of there.
Still got water though. Oh,
Cool.
what we need to do though is rotate some of this stuff. I think that's what we need to do at the moment.
Look at all that. That's crazy, y'all. Great shot, says Ginger Ninja.
You like that? For Brandon.
Um, Matt J said, "Oh my F and G." What the F is Dustin doing over there? Why not whiskey in the jar? Even better, one of those yard signs with the person bending over. I've got one of those. Post it on Instagram. I will. And Matt J said he's not drinking it now. I'm sure you've drank worse. I'm just giving you a hard time. Then we fired it back up and get more stuff.
Yeah, there's enough water in there to finish out this jar.
Hey, How to Garden, thanks for coming in. What's Applejack? I don't know what that is.
I guess he's talking about liquor.
Oh, if you're talking about liquor, no, we're not making liquor today. We are making apple juice. Sorry, I'm trying to rest my hand. It's ramping up. Oh, is Applejack moonshine? Is that how the Florida people say it? Get some of that there Applejack. Doesn't sound right.
Okay, distilled apple cider.
Oh, okay.
We drink apple pie up this way. I need to put some screws in that, some salt tappers, some metal up higher, so it keeps the wind off the. Actually, I need to make it go further around.
But we're filling this up. We got several jars. You guys, we have hundreds of pounds of apples, so 100 pounds of apples. Sorry, did I say hundreds? I meant 100 pounds of apples. So it's going to take us a minute. Applejack is a historic term from the Northeast. Okay, well, we're in the Midwest, okay? In the Midwest territory up here. Territory. I got me some butter pecan moonshine shots the other day. 1 shot per day while I'm sick. Boom! That's right, Ginger. You get it, girl. About 45 minutes to fill the jar. Yeah, it takes a minute, and we're not done, so it's gonna take probably all day. What did my husband say? I've heard it before, but just knew it was a type of apple shine. Territory is where it rolls. Territory. Ninja rocks. Yeah, she does. She's my #1 fan. Hello, new people that just came in. For those that don't know, we are steaming apples. Whole 9 people up in here. Thank you. If you are just coming in, please leave a comment. That helps out my channel. I appreciate you. And give us a thumbs up. If you don't leave a comment, it doesn't help me.
Smells good.
Yeah, it smells delicious. It smells like apple pie out in here. Florida doesn't make much shine. We make rum. That makes a lot of sense, for sure.
Rumpelstiltskin?
Rumpelstiltskin. 13 million likes so far. Oh, I wish. 13 million likes. Shoot. You'd call me Anthony Oliver. Oliver Anthony. Call me Oliver Anthony.
Ooh, that's hot. That's hot. Woo. It's warm.
I would say so.
That might be all we get out of it. Doesn't seem like there's much more happening.
Seems like you dumped a lot of it when you tipped
That's because this thing isn't perfectly level,
Oh,
and the hole isn't at the bottom,
yeah.
so it has to build up a certain amount. That's why I was trying to tip it again, but the steam is so hot that I can't.
We're almost to the top, y'all.
Another 10 minutes or so, and then shut it down, check the water.
Dustin needs a new jar soon. He's gonna overfill. Yep. We're gonna definitely do that here in a minute.
Well, I need to get a 1/4 inch headspace.
He's got to get a 1/4 inch headspace. Jeez.
Process for 10 minutes too, so the jar should fine.
Get away.
They ain't gonna be in these jars long anyway.
B. Yellow jackets, man. They don't know when to quit. My allergies are singing Phil Collins. I can feel it coming in the air. Oh, Lord. Yeah, I woke up and my eye was like all watery and stuff. We have a air quality alert today, but I don't really know how much all that's true, but um, I know my eyes were burning. That stuff is steaming in that jar. Steaming. Jeez. There's not a whole lot of wind today, so I don't understand the air quality stuff. I really don't. I'm starting to believe it's a myth. The myth, the legend, the title called air quality. Come and hang out with me Wednesday night, guys. Wednesday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm going to be talking about taking care of your preps and your jars. Your canning jars. I think they were putting stuff in the air, but I'm just a conspiracy theory nut. What do I know? You know what? You're not too nutty, because half the crap that we have been talking about for the past couple years has came true, so it's not really all that nutty. Yeah, it's pretty hot out today. I don't know what the temperature is here, but it's pretty miserable. That's why we're doing this outside, not in the house. 41, what is that, like 90 in Fahrenheit? Oh, it was Fahrenheit. Sorry. Okay. Wow, 41. I know Gil said he's starting to get colder weather. He was at 55 degrees, and he said it was raining the other day. Hot enough to make your undies stick to you for show. I know. CR knows all about that. He was talking Fahrenheit, Matt J. Oh no, not heavy clothes. It's 42. You need a hooded sweatshirt and some jeans. Heavy clothes requires 20 degrees or 15. When it's 15 degrees out, then you need heavy clothes. Only 89 here. Ooh, hot tamales. $20. I am froze. I don't think you can survive Ohio, Matt J. You can't survive Ohio. Anything lower than 78 and I'm freezing. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Okay, I don't know, honey. It's not dripping at all. Well, a drop here and there. I think it's done. If it gets below 60, I have to put on my winter house coat.
hopefully there's a bit left in there that we'll get this jar almost or all the way finished. Plus, we could always add some distilled water too, just a little bit to finish off the jar.
Yeah, it's filling up.
That's about it.
We didn't get a full jar, but that's okay. Okay, guys. Thank you so much for watching, hanging out with us for an hour and 16 minutes. This is what it looks like up close. And this is what the apples look like after it's been steamed. And that's why you can make applesauce, apple butter, and everything after all that from there. It smells delicious. It really does. It smells really good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's pretty close to a full jar. Well, thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe to our channel. Come and visit us on Wednesday nights, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we will see you all soon. Have a good one, guys. Bye bye.
Mm.